Race 18 on Friday at Henley 2017 is in the Wyfold Challenge Cup, and it is between the Commercial Rowing Club Ireland on the Berkshire side, that's the left hand side as you look, and the Thames Rowing Club on the Bucks station. And again, from the outset there is something close to a coming together, which I think is just about avoided and has required no involvement from the umpire, so a clean getaway. And once more we'll join them live as promptly as we can further up the course.
Yeah, look at this, there's the Commercial Rowing Club come over from Ireland, who are up on Thames Rowing Club, the similar weighted boats actually. One boat weighed in at 13.6, Commercial the other side 13.8, so nothing to match on weight, so it's how they can use that power, and it'll be about the technique and the time they spent together and the training they put in over the winter.
Yeah, it's a merciful relief for Commercial, whose first two races I've seen actually, and both of them involved steering incidents off the start, especially the first against Molesey B on Wednesday. They got over that. They weren't physically challenged in the second race by Curlew, but still themselves had one or two issues and adjusted themselves well. This time they've had a clean getaway, and they have a clear advantage
at the moment. But Thames, they won't give up. You know, they've had tasted a Henley win before, part of the Thames Cup. Two of these guys who Thames Cup boat that won in 2015, and they'll want to feel that again, and nothing better than lifting the trophy on a Henley Sunday. Commercial, they've done their work early on, pressing on, but it's still half a length in it, as you can see from this shot. Both crews pressing hard, keeping their rate high, really racing this part of the course.
Rowing here for the right tomorrow to row against Sport Imperial, who we saw looking very impressive against Mercantile Australia about half an hour ago. So again, we're lining up a quality semi-final, but of course by the time you reach that stage of the competition, everything is of the highest quality, and this is not a done deal yet by any means. Commercial Rowing Club's advantage has been cut, and their work is cut out. Michael Corcoran, Fiona Broom, Colm Dowling, Shane McCoyne.
Yeah, Sport Imperial, they'll have done their warm down, they'll be off the water, they'll have got some food inside them. I'm sure they're going to be watching this on YouTube, because they'll be wondering what is in store for them today. And now look here, John Hedges, the umpire, who's just saying to Thames, move over, as you see the coach Ben there. He's wanting to, willing his athletes on, meant to be doing it without moving, but a slight pump of the fist, because he can see they've just gone up in the rate. He can see it's beginning to work, and these crews are level.
Yeah, looks as though this one is bubbling up quite nicely. I don't expect Commercial to give way in any sense. They are four cussed athletes, those four over from Ireland, and Thames, we know too, have plenty of growl, plenty of determination, no little muscle, and a certain corporate race savvy, which means that this is very liable to go right to the wire.
Yeah, and it's all about the winter training now. It's all about how you've worked together, got that. And look, John Hedges again, he's just saying to Thames, move over, boys, step over. He's actually speaking to the bowman there, who's got the foot, and making sure that James Palmer does react, and he's still got his flag out. And you look at that, he may lift up his megaphone again and ask again, but no, he's happy. The flag goes down. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a tight finish. You don't want to be steering at this point of the race. You want your boat to go as sweetly and as smoothly and as set up as possible. Looking at Thames and Commercial here, Peter, what a race. Fantastic,
and as you say, Thames could have done without such a sharp directional change there. They've had to row an extra metre or two because of it, and it could be that cost them dearly. I say could be because nothing is for certain here. This is nip and tuck, inch for inch, stroke for stroke. Easing out for the line, pushing for the line. Is it Thames? Is it Thames? I asked the question and have no conviction about the answer at all.
Too close to call, I would say. At the moment, both crews, they'll just sit there, they'll just recover, they're cheering each other, but just too close to call. We'll have to wait. John Hedges, he says the race is clean. It'll be the finish judge that decides who in fact has won that race.
It was an absolute belter. We cup our ear now and wait, as indeed so does the umpire. We always give you this proviso, we're not quite looking across the line here, so don't be duped by the picture. My instinct was Thames, but listen, it's a very questionable instinct, and I might have been duped by the angle.
Oh, who knows? I think at this point, as a rower, you always pray it's you. You're waiting, but look, the rowers don't know yet. And I've just heard it from the announcer. You're going to see the Thames boys lift their heads. They have won by 1 foot. What a phenomenal quarter-final here on Friday.
That was an absolute screamer. Just wonderful sport. And Thames have beaten Commercial by millimetres, let's be frank.
Off to meet Sport Imperial tomorrow.